Easy. Yeah. Once I can just open up your screen. Okay, yeah, got it. Yeah. Yeah.
But you just gotta, you just gotta be careful with that as far as like holding your positions through whether if you want to get in right here and then kind of right it above or below.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that looks like for forex, but
It's
even the
very similar.
hmm and even if you look at it right here on the hourly, hourly is one of my main significant time frames that I look at. There's this bearish fair value gap right there, and
Yeah.
it's been wicking in. Each candle has been respecting it up until 14 minutes ago. It closed in. So now we can either try to push, and if we push through, we could even go to this high. But there has to be some power in it because there's this bearish fair value gap and the VWAP that's in the way. And then yeah. So you can try to, but it's I mean I mean if you're a pattern trader too, you got the double bottom right here. We got this consolidation right here. And is it going to create a support before it pushes up? Or are we going to get the same reaction we've been getting all day on the VWAP?
Yeah.
Right there, right there, right there, right there. And we are currently sitting right below it. This 15-minute, it wicked pretty nasty. So I think we are going to see some more downside. How far down? Uh, the only thing that I see that inversed earlier was this fair value gap. So we can see about finding support here and see where it goes from there.
Yeah. I think we're mostly on the same page
Yeah.
with TA on this. But one thing that's really tripping me up is on futures, the movement is so much more amplified than the small lots that I can do on the FX firm. And therefore, I feel like I can't really have very wide stop losses. Um, but this is also at the risk of getting stopped out early as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just trying to like manage that a bit more accurately, get used to this kind of weight in the movements.
Yeah. So, okay, so when it comes to this, when it comes down to sizing, you gotta, that's where, like, okay, I'm just gonna reiterate what I've been saying is that I don't know Forex. I don't know the risk per tick, things like that, how
Yeah,
much, how
yeah,
much goes into it. I've seen that guy, Michael, when they place their stop losses, or I've seen him talk about it where, well, earlier the other day, actually, the other night, you were talking about $1, $2 stop loss. I don't think I understand that, but like $2 out of your actual port, or $2 on like what on this chart. Um,
no, 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 it was on the chart.
okay, so then that makes sense. But as far as like,
Yeah,
as far as like trading, that's why micros is the way to go. So that way you can, um, you don't have to sweat it as far as like size. Um, like for instance, here, let me move my stuff around here real quick. I don't even have my book map open actually.
oh,
So
sorry, no, I misunderstood. No, it is out of the port, sorry.
okay, yeah. So $2 out of your port to make
Yeah.
hundreds, right?
No, even smaller movements.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We're talking about futures,
Yeah,
but
yeah, 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 yeah.
uh, but yeah, micros is the way to go. I'm in a position here on my practice account. I always go to my practice account so I can see how much I'm risking if I were to take a position in certain places. So like when it comes to sizing in or sizing out or taking a position, I go to my practice account so that way I can see what that's going to look like versus entering on my actual account and then finding out
Cool.
oh damn, this is a lot more than I wanted to risk. One second. So like this right now, if I wanted to short this, I'm just going to close out of this practice. If I wanted to short this, okay, what would this look like if I want to short 15 here, and then my stop loss is at that high? It's $435 risk. Am I happy with that? In this case, I'm just gonna say no. I'm just gonna close it out, drop it 10, and then I'll 250. 10 short to 250. I'm happy with that. So if I aim for these lows, now I'm risking 250 to make 1430. So that's how I figure out what I want to risk my practice account.
Yeah.
So you don't have to go crazy and then getting stopped out early. But during the slow markets, like now, the smaller the size, the better it is for you because you don't know what it's gonna do. Especially like earlier when I was calling it out
Yeah.
on my channel. Look at what it did. When I alerted it or was looking to get into it, it went up, closed, retested this, retested it right there, and then boom. But then gold, like I was just telling you earlier, it tends to make moves and then erase it like right away.
Yeah.
And then eventually it made its way back up and look where it's at now, exactly where it was. And that's why with wide stops, you can prevent or you can manage all this. You can like stomach all this with just one micro.
Yeah.
You don't have to risk so much on these movements, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And so it looks like we might be pushing past VWAP this time because look at what it's doing.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, what up, what up? DMK, Erica, not a girl, what up? Not a girl, you long in this or what? Okay, bet. I'll take that as a yes. But yeah, if I were to look at to long this, you got this consolidation zone right there. And it's holding up. And the view up. Gonna wait for the next candle. But yeah, these are the things with like I was telling, I forgot who I was telling. I was telling Koi. I was telling him that when you want to play these breakout trades, they, I'm just gonna enter on this practice. When you go for breakout trades, when they work, they work. They make you feel real good about yourself. But when they fail, it makes you feel dumb. So that's why when you play these breakout trades, you kind of have to ask yourself like how much you're willing to risk. But so far, how are you liking features?
A lot. Um, yeah, still getting used to uh yeah, the sizing. Um, I like that there really doesn't seem to be much of a spread uh and um and fees for each trade. Um, so yeah, and the platform is awesome. It's really cool that I found out that it's got a daily loss limit. You can lock yourself out um, if you need to actually get out of the house.
Oh yeah, dude. That that's why I love it too. There's a lot of people that complain about it, but I love it for those features because, your worst enemy in trading is yourself.
Yeah, and the the um, the weight of the movements I think actually contributes to the learning experience
Mm-hmm.
because each win and each loss and how much the price is moving is very at least in my experience at this current moment um, it's more it affects your emotional and mental state a lot more directly
Mm-hmm.
where with smaller movements or smaller risks and profits um, yeah, you don't really take them as personally.
Yeah.
um, so yeah, like I was so wrapped the first time I started trading it, especially because I saw success. But seeing how the advice that you and Coops gave uh, to have this goal to try and meet it, I just saw how practical that was as a hands-on learning experience very quickly.
Yeah, dude. The $150 goal that he was talking about is for funded accounts. Um,
Ah, yeah.
as far as like the combine, your goal in a day is 1500, which I'm sure you kind of figured that out already.
What? I didn't freaking. What? Really? 1,500
Yeah,
a
15.
day?
No, 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 no. You need to make 3000 to pass the count, but
Yeah.
you can only make 50% in one day. So
Oh,
you can pass the account in 2 days if you make the
yeah,
1500.
yeah,
So like if today's day one for you, then you make 1500 today, $1,500 tomorrow, and then you pass.
yeah.
Okay, look at buyers are stepping in on NQ. Not so many in control. Sellers are in control. So this could be a breakout. This could be a breakout. And I might try to go for it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm not even on NQ. I'm looking at gold. Oh yeah. As far as like where we are in NQ, we're at this resistance level that's being it's been holding price down. Buyers are in control for gold already, actually. Not by much, but they're there. The VWAP though, if you look at the chart, the VWAP's been holding it down. Yeah, I got my things mixed up. My book map was on NQ, which is why I thought buyers were stepping up. Yeah, I did. Yes, I did. No, I didn't want to alert it because it was kind of high risk, especially after, let me break it down. When I went ahead and typed it out in the channel, it was right there. Right? It closed, it came back down, it retested it, and then boom. But then it went all the way down. I missed this, by the way. And then it went all the way down. That was nasty to me. I was like, no way, that's gold. But if you go to the 5 minute, on the 5 minute, it presented itself to me right here again. Right there. Another inverse. And I took it. And it went all the way up to the VWAP. So this is, yeah, 10 points actually. Look at that. Buyers are increasing. Oh, look at this, dude. What did I say, bro? We just need a breakout. and hold. But yeah, that's the trade I took earlier. You entered. Stop loss is 43. Might want to get in on this. Yeah, I do think we're going to break out this time. Yeah. Bars are increasing now on the bottom right side of the book map here. Lousy, you seeing this? Like,
Yeah, I'm
not a girl, I mean, on the chat.
okay.
Oh yeah, look at this, bro. Look at it go. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look at that shit go. I'm not in it because I'm not forcing it. I'm chasing at this point if I do. Nice. FEG on what time frame? $5-minute. Right here. Ooh, baby, look at that. That was a straight up play right there. Straight up push, I mean. The 15. Nice. So I don't see a reason why we wouldn't get to this high. There should be no reason why we shouldn't get to there. Unless Flat Earth starts shorting this bitch. I did earlier, yeah. These guys are in a trade though. But if gold does what gold does, I'm not saying it will, but I would not be surprised if it went all the way back down now. Like it did earlier. But yeah, there should be no reason why it doesn't take this here. I know. Good boy. That's funny. Yeah, look at it go. It's not a bad trade at all. I do. I just kind of just go back and forth. You know, there's no real reason why I don't have it, but yeah, it's just sometimes while I'm waiting for this, I just kind of mess around things. Yeah. 13 orders. Yeah, they just sucked them right up. Look at that. Well, not yet, but most of them. No, actually, I take that back. There we go. They got pulled. They got pulled off the books, off the tape. No, I don't know about iceberg. I don't. There's an indicator for that in this, but I don't have it. Plus, it was only 13 sell orders. It wasn't that big. There we go. You see?
Okay. Uh. So hooking. Oh, that's nice. This
Look at
movement.
that. You
Um.
guys just banked.
Hooking up. Top Step to Tradeovate. Is that like you can do that with any account or yeah.
Top Step removed
Yeah.
Tradeovate, so you can't
Oh,
use it
okay,
with
okay,
it.
okay.
But if you go to another firm, that they most likely do have Tradeovate.
Got it.
Yeah. Oh, let's go. You're done with that account? What do you mean? Like you're done for the day as far as like the 1500, or you're done like as in you passed? Let's go, baby. W's in the chat. Oh, you're funded? Let's go. That's badass. That's dope, dude. But yeah, as far as Tradeovate, it's a cool platform. But I mainly lean over to Project X because of those risk settings. That's my main reason why I like it. Love it. That's sick, dude. 16 hundo. You know what I would do? Yeah, 20 MGC. Okay, I'm gonna say this about combines where I do not suggest gambling them, but yeah, you have to be aggressive with them so you can get funded, and then once you are funded, that's when it really does matter.
Mm. It just occurred to me that I am better off having a wider stop because you know, accumulating
Mm-hmm.
many small losses very quickly is actually screwing me up more than just waiting a long time or longer time for a potential bigger stop loss to be hit. And also, it means that I would have to have more conviction that I'm confident that the market is moving in the direction that I want it to.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, your size reflects on like how confident you are in a move.
Yeah,
But
thanks for that.
yeah, man. And so if you're unsure, just go one micro. If you're gonna risk $200, that's a wide stop.
Yeah.
It's like 100 points. That's a lot. Yeah, I mean, if that's what you're going to risk with like 5 micros.
I'll stick to one, thanks.
No, yeah, I mean, do what you need to do. I'm just saying, I'm just kind of
Yeah.
putting that in
Yeah, yeah,
perspective.
yeah.
My entry strat, which is definitely sizing and entry stat. So, just like I was saying earlier, that when I want to enter, I what I'll do is I'll go to the practice account and then that's how I'll see it. But as far as an entry, I'm not saying we're gonna go down. I'm not.
Yeah.
But if we were, you can see that this closed bearish. If I'm gonna enter, I would put a stop sell order right there. And then when this flips red, it's going to put me in and I'm going to be in a short position. But that's if everything else lines up. As far as this, we look like we're going up. Oh, let's go TP hit. But I'll do that entry stuff on the 15-minute. I don't deal with anything else. I don't do that entry strat with any other time frame other than the 15. And that's because my entries are based off of momentum. And if it's going to continue up, in this case, since we're closing above this resistance, oh my gosh, look at it. Oh my God. See? And then if you make the 1500 on your combine, on a funded, you can make as much as you want. And then this would just keep going. You can make as much as you want on a funded. Look at that thing go, bruh. I should have entered. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. If I were to enter this, I wouldn't really want to because I feel like we're overextended. But see, the book map helps me see like where it wants to stop and go. Okay, matter of fact, look at this DMK. If, I'm just going to call you D so I don't say DMK. I'm just going to say D. Okay, so look, this is going to be a perfect example of an entry. What I would want to see is for this to create a bottom wick and retest this. And then when it creates that bottom wick and it flips back green, it's going to be my entry. But that's if we get that. You're in this again? Nice. And then I think at this point, London is about to start here in 10 minutes. So we will see like what kind of volatility that brings.
Yeah, I'm actually just going to sign out for now, so I'll have to join you guys another day.
Man. Yeah, look how it just wants to like flip back and erase what it just did. Typical, typical, typical. So look, I still wouldn't be opposed to longs, but I would definitely want to see where if how this hourly closes, because if it closes above, it's inversing it, but we gotta wait and see, because right now currently it's flipping everything back. So that's what I'm going to be waiting for here on the hourly. Even in the 30-minute too, there's another one right up here. So if this 30-minute does inverse too, there's clean traffic up to this high. Clean, clean. There shouldn't be a reason for us to fail if we inverse. Yeah, look at this 15. That's nasty. That's nasty. So, if anything, if we want to try shorts, since this is an obvious failed breakout, we can wait for this to close. And if we see a wick up and then on the flip red, we can have an entry. But we got to wait and see.
Entry for long.
For a short, if this here, just because look at this 15-minute candle, it's pretty nasty. It's a nasty rejection candle. But we got to wait and see because buyers are still here.
Yeah.
And if the hourly closes above this and on the 30-minute, if we get a closure up here on the like the high 50s, the longs are still valid. I'm just saying, like, if we can play both sides. So let's see what happens here in less than 10 minutes. Four minutes till close. Koi, how's your combine, Koi?
Shit. It's shit. Ice, it's shit. Man,
It's like,
I don't know, man.
see, that's the beauty about having a combine because you don't have to risk real money while you
Yeah.
learn.
Still couldn't pass 51K. Still 50 flat.
Yeah, look at this. Look at this 15 is nasty. This shit is nasty.
So if we close that above imbalance,
On
you're
the
going down.
hourly. Not right away, but if we get this 1 hour close above this imbalance right here, which it looks like we
Mhm.
are in 3 minutes, once that happens, I'll drop down to the 15 and look for an entry. And I probably won't be going heavy because I like my buffer right now for New York. That's the cool thing about trading overnight is like if you can get like some nice solid trades now, you create a buffer for New York. So that way you don't start from zero, quote unquote, and go red on the day. So like for right now, I'm almost at 900 and I have that much more to risk for New York if there's a setup.
Oh, that was like shit.
Okay, it's about to open here. Let's see what happens. Okay, look at that open volatility. Look at this shit. Okay, so we get the close. Okay, I think I'm gonna go for it if we get a wick down. And then if it breaks its own high. But that's what I want to see because if it wicks down, it's retesting this imbalance. Because I don't want to enter here and then it decides to retest and it goes straight to my stop loss. That's the reason why I won't do it now. Like this. Like if I was in there, immediate red. Immediately in drawdown. Because if there's one thing I can see it do potentially is it can go into this imbalance that we just closed above, or it can go touch the VWAP that's here. Or if we don't do none of that and we decide to close above this red candle, I'll enter at the break of the high. So the two different entries that I can take.
So that 470 you marked up there, is that the resistance?
Yes, it's a resistance because every support and resistance is created by one of the other candles. So like green, red, resistance. Green, red, green, support right here. But if it closes above the resistance, then to me that's saying that we have clean traffic to that high that I was just talking about earlier. But if it doesn't do that, then it just created a support right here. But for right now, since the candle's open, we got to wait and see what it does. I believe we're
Did you
like,
guys take
what?
Did you guys take any trades yet?
I did earlier, but not right now. Right now, I'm just waiting.
How did that go? Was it green?
Yeah, it's good. I'm up almost $900. I was talking about earlier that I didn't want to like bring it up in the channel just because it was kind of high risk after the first rejection, and if it failed, I didn't want everybody to like take a piece of that.
I just started blaming you.
I know. I didn't want that because it was high risk. I could break it down right now. Let's just see what this is first, though. But based off those entries I was just talking to you guys to DMK about was how I take my entries. So because this 15-minute is a pretty nasty rejection, it's doing the wick up thing. And if I were to want to go short, I would put a stop sell. So if it does decide to flip red, I'm entering off of momentum. I'm not just entering now and then kind of hoping it does what I want it to do. Because look how it's still hanging up here. So if it does want to fail, I would put a stop sell at the flip of that, at the low of that 15. So if it flips and just shits the bed, I'm in. But the reason why I don't want to do that is because I got the hourly closure I wanted. We're above VWAP now, so VWAP is not in question of like holding us down. And on the book map, we have buyers that stepped up. At the beginning of the stream, they were like at 200, I think, or 180, 170. And now they're up 400. So they're stepping up. So now the question is, are the buyers going to keep us up here or are they just going to disappear? And so far, they're doing the thing. And this yellow, this orange line is going to be the daily open. So that could be another resistance right there. So far, it's respecting that resistance. So if we go long, then I don't see a reason why. Not that I don't see a reason, but we could potentially go to 4,000. I just lost it. 4,080. There's 46 orders up there. Some from where we are now. That's 20 points, almost 20 points. That's a solid win with the right size.
That's massive, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you can clearly see that if we entered, we would have been just in chop. Okay, 5 minutes till this closes. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the plan here. If this closes like this, my entry is my stop buy. It's gonna be right there at 4,061 and 6. That's where it's gonna be. And if there's momentum, it's gonna break that high and continue up. And if it closes above this resistance it put in, even better.
So hypothetically, if they tested the view up, would you enter?
Yeah, that would be a great, because that could happen where I enter off what I want to see, and then it just completely fakes me out. And then it just goes here, because my stop isn't going to be that much. The most I'll risk is like 8 points, but just depending on where we are, I'll do 4 points. I'll probably do 3 micros. Whew.
Big sell off.
This came in, it's holding it down from right there. Okay, Okay, I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. I guess we know that we want to go long, or I want to go long. So I'm delete that, and I'm just gonna keep it simple here. So yeah, right here, resistance, and now it's being tested as a support right there. So if it closes down here, it wick down, and then it
That's the
flip
VWAP,
to the
yeah.
green. When it flips green, it'll do it. Or if we get it closed around here, my entry is going to be right there at that high. 2 different entry setups right there. Two minutes till close, so let's see. Okay, I hit my hour mark on this stream, so let's see if we get this entry set up. If we do or don't. I mean, if we don't, I'm just gonna hop off and wait for New York, but so far I'm betting that we are. Yeah, buyers are still holding us up, dude. So it's
Still
respect.
gonna push.
Yeah, so it's so far you can see, I mean, as these things happen in real time, you can see that it really is respecting it. Because if you want to look further to the left, we have this support right there, the resistance and the support. So these are the good signs that I want to see for a long. "45 seconds. Thank you. I'll look right now. We got 25 seconds here. Let me look at the book map though. It's been going up, dude. Small buyers though.
No buyers though, yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like it can flip at any second. Okay, 5 seconds. Let's see what happens here on gold. Okay. I'm gonna put right here, stop by 3 micros at this high. 4,061 and 6. If there's gonna be momentum, we're gonna see a break of that high and continue up. Or if it decides to go lower, I'm gonna move this down to the flip of the green of this current 15-minute candle. Points. It's going to be 40, 53, and 6. That's where my stop is going to be. 8 points. Come on, don't tell me the buyers are disappearing now. Bruh. It should just froze. Oh, there it is. I'm in. 8-point stops, 4,053 and 6. Stop sell. The analysis was there. Let's see. Three micros. If we get the sweep of this high right here, on break even. Buyers are stepping up. We're about to cross 500. Key going up, baby.
I was gonna say why didn't you enter at 460, 4060?
Because I wanted the momentum to break the previous 15-minute candle high. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's numerous ways to do it, but that's what I wanted to see for my entry. I mean, you could have entered at any point in between this consolidation as an entry position and then size into it, but those are just my, that was my checklist. Cannot find the magnet.
Looking for that magnet.
I'm looking for the magnet. Because I got one eye on this trade and then one eye on this. Give me uppies. I want uppies.
Come on. Go up, 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 up.
But yeah, if we look to the left, there's literally nothing there in its way. So it's like, come on, just give us the profits now so we can go to bed. For me, at least.
All right. Yeah, I got a notification from your YouTube live. I'm like, oh shit, he's up. He's live. So
Oh,
I
you
hopped
got
in.
the notification?
Yeah.
Oh, from YouTube. I thought like on the Discord because I know they set it up where it notifies people here on the Discord.
And I was watching some randos videos on YouTube. Then it says it's live right now. I'm like, oh shit.
Come on, man.
Where's them buyers?
I'm a 45.
What's your TP?
My break even point is going to be 4,070 and 7. I'll take partials there and go break even. If we get it. Let's look at NQ. Oh, look, we're finally breaking out of the resistance on the 4 hour. You can clearly see that's where it's being held down. It's finally making a move up there. Ooh, a nice inverse on the 5 minute on NQ.
Nice breakup.
Damn, did we choose the wrong one? I should have looked at it when DMK told me to. Look at that. $36 point move.
Order filled.
You guys stop.
Yeah, I have my type.
Come on, gold. Bars are decreasing.
Below this. And of course it pumps.
That's why you can't risk so much. Stop loss or break even for me. I did the TA. I gotta trust it.
Do it.
And look at her go. Easy flip like that. That's why you gotta give it room to breathe. I mean, it can still fail, don't get me wrong, but like, look at that.
Just waiting for that momentum.
Yeah. You just flip back over to 400. It's a game of probabilities.
We're gonna pump it up. We're gonna pump it up.
The buyers are literally there. Come on, dog.
Order filled.
You're right there, bruh. Just push us up. It's time to go memes. What'd you get in? Koi, was that you? Got in a trade?
Oh, I think that was lousy.
Nah, not me.
Order filled.
Oh, that was gambling.
Gambling. Buyers are increasing, but they're not getting rewarded here. That's some bull.
Some bullshit.
I mean, my last line of defense is going to be this resistance here that we're breaking out of. So
Ah, I see now.
So what do you see? What do you see now?
Never mind. It's irrelevant.
Do I? Oh, here we go. Look at that little pop on the book map. Follow through, baby. Follow through, follow through, follow through. Get us in the green. Dude, why can I not find this freaking emoji? Whatever. Can't find the emoji. NQ? What's NQ doing? Oh shoot, wrong one. Okay, buyers are going up again. Ooh, hot level at the bid.
Is anyone longing NQ?
Not me. I mean, you could. Does not look like a bad idea. It's breaking out of that range we've been in. Okay, finally, something. Finally. More buyers are coming in. Come on. Now we got to hold and see follow through. Okay, just because of how long it took for us to do that, if we take this high, I'm going break even. Bruh. I might just cut this, dude. It's not even. It was so close. Not even a point till break even. Oh my gosh.
Mm.
4,057.5. I'm de-risking. The 4-point stop now. London's been a bummer so far. Yeah, I'm going break even, dude. Fuck this. It's taking forever. Break even if it's going to do it now or if it's going to do it at all. I want to see it happen now. Break even. This is crazy. We're watching paint dry. It's not. This is not what I expected. At our break even. That's crazy. Did you long in queue, Ozzy?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
What was your entry?
2455,350. So pretty high.
Yeah,
It's
you're.
like, yeah, it's very, very late.
Yeah, it's all good.
Yeah.
Dude, London disappointed tonight. Holy crap. But yeah, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. I'm just gonna wait for New York. So I'll catch you guys later. See
Good
ya.
night.